Hello everybody, my name is Rolak, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. In the last episode, again, we barely got anything actually worthwhile done. But in today's episode, we are actually going to be hopefully getting some more stuff done. We went on a Rapid Rivers ride, we went through this weird cave, and then we did some weird flying stuff. It was all fun and all and stuff, but we didn't really get any progress done on the story. But in today's episode, we are going to be doing just that, with one tiny little detour. Before we actually do anything as of yet, we are going to be heading back to Isa, wasting an arrow, and doing her little minigame as far as I'm aware. That's how we can do it. I'm just going to double check to be absolutely certain. Thanks to Zelda Dungeon, because this site is super handy. Alright. Yes. Oh god, 25. Okay, this might take a turn or two, depending on how well I'm going to go about this. Alright, so yeah, it's fairly simple. Alright, anyway, back in this little spot. Hey, welcome! Thanks to you, we're back in business. Well, we can't offer much, but make yourself at home. And of course, if you want a boat ride, just let me know. I'll be happy to rent you one. For a rental fee of 20 rupees, you get a boat and a guide. You want one? Let's talk about it, actually. If you hop on a boat here, you can ride all the way down to Lake Hylia. And feel free to blow up any of those targets posted around the bomb arrows, okay? The targets look kind of like jars. Green targets are worth 1 point, red ones are worth 2. If the boat hits anything, you lose 1 point. Get at least 25 for a prize. Alright, let's try and do this. This minigame's a bit tricky, but that's what the crash course was for. So, let's go ahead and go. So yes, down the river you're going to be seeing a lot of jars. Kind of like, yeah, big jars. You want to hit them with the bomb arrows. I don't know if it's too difficult to hit them with the arcing arrows and whatnot, but I think it should be simple enough. Like she said, greens are worth 1, reds are worth 2, so let's go ahead and fire. Carefully you don't hit any walls, as she said that if you hit a wall you will lose 1 point. Now as far as I'm aware there are 30 points total, so if you're allowed to miss 5 or get hit 5 times, you should still be fine. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. Just be very, very careful. That's what the crash course was for. Okay, this should be good. And you do have to wait until the bomb arrows actually hit something, or just for like a tiny little amount of time, until you can actually fire off another shot. So it's not super rapid fire, but it is good enough. Be careful not to hit anything here. You want to go this way. Be careful not to hit anything. Alright, there we go. Go ahead and hit that one. That one. And that one. Alright, we're doing pretty good so far. Haven't missed a single one, hopefully. There might have been one on the other side of that, but who cares? Fire. There, okay. Just need 10 more and we're good to go. Oh, that's a... Oh, shit. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Stop moving. Fire. Oh, okay, that was terrifying. Any other ones in this area? I don't think there are. I don't think they do anything off course. Off the track, I should say. Shit, 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 shit. Okay, good, good, doing good, doing good. That one, and that one. There. Oh shit, turn, 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 turn. Alright, forward. No, not again. Alright, we're in the home stretch. Nope, that's one down. Okay, not too bad. Shit, we're gonna hit another one. No, we're not. Okay, home stretch. Give you a bunch to hit here, and if you're careful enough, you should be able to get just enough. Okay. There we go. We only got hit twice. Thank God, because I did not want to do that again. Alright. And I'm not too sure if you hit a wall here it counts, so just be very careful not to hit anything at all. Alright. Thanks for your patronage. I said patronage. I don't know why. On this trip downriver, you scored 28 points destroying targets. Congratulations! As the first customer to score at least 25 points, you receive this prize. And we got ourselves the giant bomb bags. You can hold twice as many bombs as before. The exact number they can hold depends on the kind of bomb. Coming anytime? So yes, and we can't skip this part. So yes, we now have double the amount of bombs we can carry. Our normal bombs are going up to 60. Water bombs are 30. They didn't give us any new bombs, bastards. And, yeah. Oh, let's try to do that again. Okay, it didn't work that time. I just went for a full dive. Okay, now then. Now that we've got everything we needed done and done, let's not waste any more time and just head for the dungeon. Like before, you need both the Zora armor. Technically you can get here without the Zora armor. It's just, you know, fully necessary to navigate the dungeon otherwise. You also want some water bombs, as that is going to be the way to actually get into the dungeon. Now, you might have noticed this back when we were in the Twilight. Back when specifically we just entered the area, and you might have seen like a little sneak peek of this spot. So go all the way down here, slap on our arm boots. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab our water bombs. And we want to blow up this one first. Also, don't ask how the water bombs work. I've tried to figure out how exactly they would work. It doesn't make any sense. With that current open, or vent, or geyser, whatever you want to call it, go ahead and blow open that. And we now have access. So let's go on inside and get started. Don't worry, this dungeon is not as bad as the water dungeon, or for that matter, the Lakebed Temple. This one's actually kind of an enjoyable one. Or at least enjoyable for me, because I enjoy it. So, therefore it's enjoyable. New enemy right there is a Shellblade, as well as a Bari. You might remember these guys from Ocarina of Time. Shellblades pretty much work out the exact same way as they do in Ocarina of Time. However, you can actually use something other than a hookshot to fight them. The Bari also work pretty much the same way. If you hit them with your sword, you'll be electrocuted, so you gotta find some other way to hit them. Anyway, welcome to the Lakebed Temple. I believe if we talk to Midna... This place is much nicer than those stuffy hot Goron mines. Let's break that few Shadowbee. Hurry up and find it. We'll be tuning in with her later down the road as well. First things first, grab this. This should be give us some more water bombs. Very nice. Yes, as I know how to use them. Okay, we're up to 19 now. Got a big chew jelly. Not really necessary to really kill them, so we'll just go ahead and hop onto this. Now then, like I said before, it has been a while since I've played the game. So, ow! He almost actually got me back on the platform. So, I may or may not be accurate in saying where things are. Especially if it's this place, because by God, this place is kind of confusing at your first glance. Whoa, that's treacherous. Whoa, don't you think you ought to knock down those stalactites? Okay, they're tights if they're above. Okay. They look to be very stable. I bet they break pretty easily if you hit them with enough force, don't you think? Indeed we do. Alright, let's go ahead and combine. Wait, can we not? Wait, no. Nope, nope. There we go. Okay. I'm going to keep the iron boots on as much as we can. Fire one there. Fire one there. One there. And one there. I think that's all of them. It is. Okay. These guys right here are Helmesaurs. They got a protective front, so hitting them head first will not do anything. However, like most enemies, they have a very exposed backside. That didn't do anything. That also didn't do anything. There we go. They're pretty easy to kill, although they're a bit tricky to do with their protective shell and everything. Whoa. Got a blue Tektites down there. They're not really much different from the red Tektites, although they might take more damage than usual. Or less. I don't remember, and I really don't care, to be perfectly honest. Another chest over here. We want to make sure we don't leave any chest And where is this water coming from? Oh, well, okay. Open this. Should give us more water bombs. So we're up to, what, 29 now, I think? Indeed we are. Alright, yeah, so 30 is the maximum amount of water bombs. 60 is now the max for normal bombs. Although we only have 15 bombs, so you can't really tell. Alright, new enemy. And a very large area, but as far as I'm aware, we can't actually go down there. No, we can. There are enemies down there. We can definitely go down there. Oh, God, we can go down there. I don't know if there's anything actually for us down there, but it's still a place we can go down to. Anyway, new enemy. This guy right here is a Lizalfos. You might remember him from Ocarina of Time. He's pretty much more or less the exact same. And if you do enough damage to him, you'll knock him down and be at ease. Alright. So yeah, Lizalfos, very simple enemies. They're really not all that difficult at all to handle. And now we've reached the big main room. Yeah, it's going to be one of those dungeons. Because they can't make a water dungeon without having some way to manipulate the water for whatever reason. What does Midnight have to say? This is one huge temple. Just trying to find a single key is going to take a lot of effort. Just do me a favor and don't get lost. That's a clever little callback to Ocarina of Time's water temple. With the overabundance of keys in that dungeon. I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty sure Ocarina of Time had the most amount of, or the water temple in Ocarina of Time had the most amount of keys in any dungeon in that game. Again, I might be wrong in that regard, but it just certainly feels like that. Alright, as for what we can do immediately, well, I kind of can't remember. What you basically want to... Alright, let's actually see if they take any more damage. Okay, nope, they're the exact same amount of damage that we need to deal. You might have seen Uku just hanging out over there. And, ooh, another chest. What do we got here? Probably more water bombs. Or arrows. Okay, cool. Alright, now the main gimmick of the dungeon is this. What it does exactly is uncertain, as just from looking at it, but this will come into play much later. Also, rolling up these stairs will cause him to basically hit a wall, so that's also kind of annoying, so don't do that. Now, where's Uku? I know I saw her poking her head out of a jar. Where is she? Is she above here or is she down below? She might be down below, I don't remember. Okay, the thing we should probably get started on is actually finding keys and everything. There she is. Now, as far as I'm aware... Hello again. Yes, yes. As far as I'm aware, there aren't any other keys aside from the first one needed for that door. I might be completely wrong in that regard. Although I was reading up on Zelda Wiki on this dungeon and Midnight making those comments saying about the keys. And they said, as far as I'm aware, they said that you can just... that there's no other keys aside from the first one that you need to find. This one's a dead end, so we can't go through there just yet. Like I said, this dungeon is not terrible. It's just a bit tricky to get hold of where to go first. Which honestly isn't really all that hard to figure out anyway. As far as I'm aware, we actually need to head down this way first because I believe, judging by the map, it seems like that area is blocked off to the left. So we can't really do anything there, but it does look like we can head through this way. Yes, I can. We'll just ignore the Helmesaur. He's not really a concern whatsoever. Open up this way. Yes, these things. These scales, I guess we can call them. Alright, let's take down these stalactites. If we can actually hit that. Yes, we can. Okay. We can go across there now. That's going to be for later. That little spot over there. Okay. Can we go through here? I don't think we can. Might be blocked off. It's not. Okay, cool. Okay, this... Oh, wait. No, there's a key over there, but I don't think we can reach that just... No, we can. Okay, because we knocked down that platform. Right. How do we get... Okay, just climb this. Again, very... Come on. Why can't I... There we go. Very grateful they sped up the climbing animation in this game, because by God, it would be a fucking nightmare to do this on the original version. No, get on it, get on it. Oh boy. Now this should be, it's either, yeah, it should be the first small key. Indeed it is. Alright, and as far as I'm aware, that's everything we can do in this room. So I'm pretty sure that's all we can do, you know, over here for the time being. That's not the way we need to go. Probably should have just jumped back on that platform. Whatever. So yeah, as far as I'm aware, that's the first and only key in this dungeon. I might be completely wrong, but who knows for certain. It's been forever since I've had this dungeon, and it's not really a memorable dungeon all that much. Probably because it's actually a lot. It's probably like one of the easiest water dungeons in the Zelda series. Next to probably like Ancient Cistern, which is also very easy to get across. I mean, the Water Temple in Ocarina of Time is simple once you actually get to know what to do. It is a bit tiresome with the water changing and everything, and the iron boots and everything, but that was kind of rectified in Ocarina of Time 3D. They also, in Ocarina of Time 3D, they also made passageways very obvious as to where the water raising sections were. So there's that going for them. Okay, can we actually get across? Or is it going to be blocked off? No, it isn't. Okay, good. Alright, with everything done in the lower regions, let's go over to the upper regions. Again, it shouldn't be that complicated of a dungeon, really. Open this up. And we're now up here. As far as I'm aware, I also really like the music of this dungeon. It's, what's the word to call it? I can't really get a good word for it. But it's like, it's very lax, I should say. It's very mellow. Kind of similar to the, Water Temple from Ocarina of Time. This one's, it's really nice. It's not panic-inducing or anything like that, like Great Bay Temples, honestly, because that was really, it sounded really stressful sound, honestly. I can't remember exactly of it, but I think the Ocean Temple and Spirit Tracks was also kind of a pain in the ass. It's been a while since I played Spirit Tracks, though. Alright, let's go ahead and jump on to here. That opens up that little gate right there, so we don't have to go through that again. Go and blow you open. Pretty sure this is just... yeah, it's just a further way in. Dodge out of the Helmesaur. And I don't think... actually, no, we gotta explore all the rooms first before we actually do anything stupid. Because as far as I'm aware, I don't think there's anything to the other way. Okay, this guy. This is a chew worm. These guys are a bit of a hassle, but just go ahead and blow them up and go for the strikes. Yeah, they're very easy now that I think about it. Alright. Oh, we actually do need another small key. Okay, so the wiki lied. Cool. Although, the keys aren't really all that difficult to find. I think that's what it said. Meaning that it wasn't too complicated to find keys, because the other key's just right here, I think. Yep. Or it's a stamp. No, it's the key. It's pretty obvious to tell what item's going to be what, obviously by the fanfare that's going to precede opening a chest. Okay, do we actually need to go all the way back? Yes, we do. We need to loop around through the center part here, which isn't that difficult. Now, thankfully, I don't believe we're going to be spending much time in this dungeon. That's pretty close to the edge. Could have knocked him off if I was a bit more careful there. I don't think we're going to be spending that much time in this dungeon. If anything, this should just be as long as, like, probably the Forest Temple. But that one took 3 episodes, probably because I did something at the start before we actually went into the temple as well. And I guess that's going to be the process of this dungeon as well, where we technically get 3 episodes in it, but it might just be because of the startup. Okay, we want to head through here. Grab up on these, climb up. You know, for being a water temple, there's not much water here in the area just yet, but we will be fixing that sooner or later. After we climb up this unnecessarily long slope. Or spiral, I guess I can call it. Take care of the Tektites. Oh, excuse me. Walking's also a bit weird on this as well. I don't get what's with the running issues in this game. It's just really strange. You get locked out of moving left or right once you climb up a ladder or vines. And I don't know if it's because of my controller or not, but Link just kind of just stops walking sometimes. Walking up slopes is a goddamn mess because of how it works as well, so that's fun. Got more water bombs. They really want you to be using water bombs in this dungeon. I guess because they weren't expecting you to actually get the bomb bag upgrade, but it's kind of redundant now since we actually, you know, grabbed it. Alright, if we go ahead and slap on this, we now have water. In a water temple, or dungeon. Imagine that. So go ahead and swim all the way down, or just jump. Go up, please. There we go. And we want to jump onto this switch, because this will open up that, and that will continuously allow the water to be flowing that way. And now we have the main gimmick of the dungeon now activated. Similarly to most water dungeons in Zelda, we're going to be manipulating the water one way or another. This one's actually interesting. It's kind of a mix in between... I want to say Ocarina of Time to Water Dungeon, but I don't think. It's more similar to the Great Bay Temple in Majora's Mask, but a lot better. Because honestly, Majora's Mask really didn't have the best dungeons. Especially Snow Peak. God, all the dungeons were honestly terrible in that game, really. Go, please. Go in. There we go. A bit finicky with that, but should be fine. Yeah, I just don't like any of Majora's Mask's dungeons, really. And with the water turning, we now have activated these platforms, which are spinning around now, as well as this gear here. So yeah, great bait, but done way better. And we don't have to do stupid swimming controls that they ruined in the 3D version. Majora's Mask is just... I don't want to go on a tirade about Majora's Mask, because I know a lot of people like the game. I just don't think they're right in that mindset, because Majora's Mask is... It's really not a good game. Like, every time people, like, bring up, like, these weird, like, conversations about, like, which Zelda game is better, they're going to be saying Majora's Mask. Oh, because the darkest atmosphere. Yeah, it does a good job on that. But what it doesn't do a good job is being a good game. The amount of time you have to wait, Link diving like that, like an idiot for some reason. The amount of time you have to be waiting around for time to go by. Oh, hey, this must be the dungeon map. The amount of time you got to be waiting around for the time to actually do stuff, and without the precise choosing of times that you get in 3DS version. Majora's Mask 64 is just not a good game at all. Alright, since we got the dungeon map, I think we can head on this way. But yeah, Majora's Mask is just... It's my least favorite Zelda game to play. Probably because of how much of a hassle it is. So many side missions for pieces of heart, because there's only 4 dungeons in the whole game. The bosses are stupidly easy, and kind of stupid in their own right, meaning God and whatnot, as well as Odola. He's also very stupidly easy and dumb. Twin Mold is also very stupidly easy. They made it terrible in the 3DS version because of how long it takes for the goddamn fight to go. Georg is also just awful. The game isn't well designed. I get that they had a year to make the game, and I understand that there are limitations and stuff like that. But it's just not a good game. That's going to be my verdict on it up until here and now. Can we do anything here? I don't think we can. I don't think this is until later. Because I'm pretty sure it's just the exit of the room. Yes. Can we actually see the fella? No, we really can't. Huh. Okay. But yeah, Majora's Mask, not my favorite Zelda game. It's my least favorite to play. Not to mention of all the requirements that you have to do the precise timing, and if you fuck up once, you have to restart the whole cycle. And the idea of a cycling time and everything like that is great and all. Like it's at the 3-day time trial, or the time limit is, you know, decent enough. but it's just not good with all the shit you have to do. And with the limitations of the 64, there's obviously a lot less you can actually do properly in that game. Anyway, we've made it back around here. I think I should probably stop rambling. Because we are going to be heading into a special little room. We have been going on for a while, but I think... Oh, hurry. Whoop. I think there's actually some chests back around here. So we don't want to fight the bars just yet. I think... Alright, yep, there it is. This might be a stamp. Because if it's not a key, it's probably a stamp. Or it's a rupee. In an unnecessarily large chest for whatever reason. And I think there's actually something in this section over here. Yes, there is. This is probably the stamp. Or it's a purple rupee. Or it's just more water bombs. Okay. I feel like they're giving us way too many water bombs. Okay, I'm going to actually call the episode before we actually head on any further. I know it's a bit, you know, unceremoniously to actually cut it here, but we've been going on for a while. Yeah, we can't even kill the Baris. Alright, so next time on Twilight Princess, we're going to be continuing further on into the dungeon. Hopefully getting some more stuff done, as that's probably what we need to do. And yeah, see you guys next time.